Hey everyone, this is Will Yip, producer here at Studio 4 Recording, and today I'm going to talk about my vocal treatment. More specifically, the reverb on my vocals. So my secret with reverb on rock vocals is using a combination of reverb. Growing up, that was kind of a no-no from a lot of producers. You know, they thought it would produce a muddy result. But when you find that right recipe of the right short verb, the right vibey echo reverb, you put that together and you can really concoct the right cocktail of reverb for your vocals. All right, so here's the lead vocal by itself with no processing.
Oh, no, no, no.
The first thing I'm gonna do is compress it a little bit. I'm gonna call up the 1176 Blue Stripe, and it's gonna compress pretty aggressively as you would expect in a mono rock mix. I'm gonna add an EQ to shape it a little bit. Here's the 550A by API. I'm adding a bit of high end at 7K for brightness, and I'm also ducking out a little 2B of 200 to really clear things up a little bit.
Pretty vase with every pedal on display. This world I love but cannot stay. It's rules I didn't make.
When it comes to reverb, the first one I'm always attracted to the most is the EMT 140. It's very soulful, and it's just something my ears always gravitated towards. When Universal Audio came out with the EMT 140, the second I demoed it, I bought it on the spot because it sounded to me exactly like our EMT here at the studio. I set up an aux send, and I just run a little bit to style A, and I have it pretty short. I don't have it that long. Here's the vocal soloed. Here's the send jacked up. I'm even going to shorten it a little bit. So it's pretty snappy, but it's still warm while still having that life and brightness. Every time I tried adding a big hall reverb or a big room reverb to a rock vocal, it instantly gets muddy to me. But I knew I wanted a little more sustain, a little more color, you know, a little longer than, say, a quick plate. So I started playing around and kind of mixing and matching reverbs together, mixing reverb sends together. And one reverb I was really attracted to is the Capitol Chambers. This reverb just allows for very long and very wide sounds, but without the muddiness and cloudiness of, say, a super big hall verb or a digital room. I honestly think all the chambers in this plugin sound really great. My ears kind of gravitate towards the last one, 7, because it gets the brightest and the biggest to me. And I love the C37 because it is the brightest mic offered here. Here's the vocal send to the Capitol Chambers verb, jacked up. I'll make it a little shorter. We have the high pass on a little bit at about 10 o'clock and add a little bit of brightness to the verb, to the echo chamber. I'll back that off. So now we're hearing both reverbs play together, the EMT and the Capitol Chambers. And that's what I love, is not having this rule where you can only have one reverb. That, you know, growing up and learning a bit about production and having producers tell me, yeah, dude, you can't have too much reverb. You can't use 2 different pedals. You can't use 2 different reverb units. There is no rules. These 2 reverb plugins are doing 2 very unique and different things. One's a plate. You're gonna feel a grittiness to it. You're gonna feel a short, kind of tight crisp to it. The Capitol Chambers, you're gonna get that decay, you're gonna get that sustain, but there's such a unique belly sound to it that can also get very wide and long. So that was just a little bit of my vocal chain along with my reverb secrets. Hopefully you can take that and really vibe up your vocals.